Sports, I'm James Cebulski. We will crown a champion tonight. Both these teams look ready to go, as does the official. Let's bring it on. There's a little extra buzz in the air as we are underway here in this playoff game. Stopped by the goaltender. Anchorage has gained possession along the boards. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. Lots of time left in this period. Still looking for our first goal. Hinders won the draw here in the offensive zone.
The pressure's on the defensive side of the puck, but they win it clean, and they have an opportunity right away with the tired group that they're playing against.
Takes the feed at the point. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Oh, caught him with his head down.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
He looks deep to Beliveau. He's got a step. Oh, he stops him with the glove. Great reflexes there.
I love this power move to the net. I'm going to call it driving the line. You want to manipulate your opponent so they have to turn, and that's exactly what happens. She wins the battle to the space, just doesn't connect on the finish.
Takes a shot. George is going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck.
We always talk about regular season play and playoff season play, right? You know that it's going to be different. It's a harder, it's a heavier style, which is why you need certain components within your team, the physical style of play, to be able to be successful. That hit right there is telltale that they came ready to play.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. We're still scoreless. The Raptors win the draw and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. George has opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Puck possession so critical in today's game, and the official ready to drop the puck right here. O'Reilly's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. Shuts him down. Coates crossed the line and is on the attack now. Steel City's got the puck along the wall. Went for the dirty dangle and goes sideways.
Almost looked as if he was going to get by the defender, but that extra move took his face away, and it goes the other way.
That's on the stick. Takes the feed at the back end. And he blocks yet another shot.
Well, these kind of blocks create energy for your team. You're likely hemmed in, and you're finding ways to create that energy. Does a marvelous job. He's acting as a shooter here, though, James.
The Raiders get a hold of it. Handles the pass. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Steps inside. They've got some momentum here. The Raiders will play it in their own end. Fires it on net. Big stop by the goaltender right in front. Here's a blast. Denies him with the save. Here's a blast. Nothing.
Well, he's certainly going to be frustrated with that one. I mean, you do all the work to get to that space. It's a goalie area. You know you've got a prime time shooting an opportunity, and you miss the net. You absolutely cannot miss from that spot.
Steel City's moving it up the ice. Throws it in. Anchorage has got the puck. Laying the body. Anchorage has got it along the wall. And that nullifies that threat for the moment. A little dipsy doodle and he loses possession of the puck.
Well, he's showing off his skill set, trying to make a silky move around the defender, but he gets denied.
Takes the stretch pass in the open ice. Fans desperately calling for a shot before the buzzer. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll have to regroup. There's the end of period number one. Both teams will grab a quick breather. You can grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with second period action in moments. recharge, and the official set to drop the puck here on period number 2. Still zeros on the board as we are now underway in the second. All right, Cheryl, we've seen already one period played in this one. How do you assess this?
Steel City's held the bulk of play after the first 20 minutes, James, and they don't really need to change anything, but they can get frustrated. They had the majority of shots on that, and eventually one will go in.
Angles it over to Tenoyer. And he lowers the boom there. Great pass from off the right side. Quick feed to Reed. Cannon of a shot. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
To the front. Stars. On the post it in.
That's a real sneaky one that fooled the goaltender, James. Not much room available, but that one, perfectly executed. Well, without a ton of time and space in that high slot area, he makes the right choice of selection of shots with that quick snapshot, pulls it into the feet, disguises the angle, and beats the goalie clean.
Rolling now, having taken a one-goal lead here in the second.
Well, yeah, there got to be a wave of momentum that continues to push and press now, James, as they seem to have control of the game right now. They can't give any momentum back to their opponent.
Oh, what a move! Denies him in close. Takes that pass back at the point. Unloads it! Ravensburgen's going to hang on for a whistle.
Beliveau has been so dialed in and confident, James, in particular in the offensive end. I mean, his puck touches are off the charts. He wants it, he trusts his skill set, and he's taking it to the net.
Steel City's got the win off that draw. Great heads-up play to poke it away at the offensive end. With the blast! Puck grab by Cope.
Linden stick breaks, and he's logged it back to the bench and gets a new one. Now he gets back into the play quickly. On the puck as well, so showing a lot of fire in different areas of the ice.
And now it's over to Ben Ackles. Oh, what a hit along the wall, and those boards are rattled.
And when you're along those boards with the puck, you know it's coming, and you can't do anything when the spacing and alignment is done perfectly, and that's what happens here, James. This is how you gain the puck, when you separate the body from it. Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You gotta love it. You have to have great timing, and you gotta know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Nearing the midway mark of the period, Anchorage has really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. The Raptors win the draw here in their own end. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. He got thunderstruck. Denies him. Anchorage has got the puck in their own end. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
George is able to make that save look easy, James. It's because he gets to the top of his crease, he cuts down his angles, and then he can redirect it to safety.
Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Pass to Beliveau. Here's a pass in front, and that's stopped.
the types of games that offense love and defense hates here, James. I mean, the puck is going north-south every single time. Both teams trading chances at either end.
Past the midway mark in this period, 2-0 is the score. Steel City's got possession here in their own end. Gaining momentum along the wing. Takes the feed. An easy save by George. Oh, a little crash, bang, boom in the corner. Listen to this place. Moves it around along the half wall. Quick shot. Turns him away.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Getting into the later stages of this period, Anchorage has got a 2-0 lead. The Raptors start with the puck in their own end. And he handles a cross-ice pass. Takes it off, they go back on the attack. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Exploring options from behind his own net. Slides the puck over. And he sidesteps the check there. Dishes it to Dagenais. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. And that brings the second period to an end. Both teams will go back to their rooms and get a quick breather. Well, man, there's a lot of fans looking forward to this intermission action coming up here. Fun entertainment in store. And we've got the third period coming up in moments. The moment of truth has arrived for both these teams. Third period action set to go. And the puck is dropped, and we are underway here in the third. All right, Charlotte, let's get your thoughts on what you've seen through 2 periods of play.
Steel City's been outbattled in this game, and the primary...
Chokes the defender. He's on a breakaway. Great save to deny him.
Oh, yeah, and he looks too deep to get around the goaltender to fill the net here, James, but just denied. I love the assertiveness and the trust in his hands here, recognizing that he's got the skill set in tight to finish it off. He just doesn't on this one.
The Raptors have it against the wall. Denied by the goaltender.
Well, some high-octane offense here. We call that the 200-foot play in basketball. It goes one way, then all the way down the other end. These teams are trading scoring chances right now.
Lots of time left in this period. Anchorage has got some breathing room as they lead it 2-0. The Raptors win the draw. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Quick pass over to Linden. Breakaway. Oh, and that goes sideways.
Yeah, it's a tough look, James, and a missed opportunity. It's not often that you get in all alone. At the very least, you got to make the goaltender make a save.
And tries to make a diagonal pass to O'Reilly. And that's intercepted. The Raiders played along the boards. Handles the puck at the point. Moves by the check. Picked up along the wall by Kelp. Battle along the boards. And now it's grabbed by Vero. Moves it up through the middle from the right. Poked away by Carlson. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period, and it's a 2-0 hockey game. Steel City's got it, and they're on the attack. Puck picked up by Carlson. Here we go, odd man rush here. Dishes it off. Moving into the attacking zone. Sends it into the offensive zone. Dagenet's got the puck in his own zone. Anchorage is on the attack. The Raptors get a hold of the puck in their own end. Here's a shot, and that caroms off a body in the lane. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Keeps it alive and heads it up. Fires it, and that goes off. The glove play continues here. From the point, looks to make something happen. Anchorage is going to play it along the blue line. Great defensive effort breaking up the pass. Takes the feed. And he gets in the lane to block that. Anchorage is looking to break out. Sends one up to Greentree. Here's a centering pass. Oh, off the iron. Tosses it on to Tenoyer. Oh, they got thunderstruck.
Yeah, I love the way he encroaches on his opponent along the boards here. James just lined up perfectly and then is able to elicit that massive hit.
O'Reilly's taking it from his own end. Uses the force on that hit. Look out, here they come on the attack. The Raptors will play it from the defensive zone. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. And the coach is going with a desperation play here, calling for the goaltender, looking for the extra tackle on the ice. Oh, and they missed the net. Rocked him right. A shot at the empty net. Can't finish as he puts it off the post.
I think this is lack of awareness and knowing exactly how much time you have and where you are on the ice. He had a wide open net and just misses.
It's in the back of the net. And it comes from an unlikely source because that's his first career playoff goal.
Well, he's been relentless, James, in this playoffs. And you know what? He's found a way to find the back of the net. That's going to be a huge confidence boost for himself and his teammates. That empty net goal went in. Everyone on the bench and on the ice knew that that put the game to bed.
The Raiders have definitely used the shoot-first mentality. And look at the score here late. And off the draw, they pick the puck. Oh, look at this. Just seconds away. They scores. And better late than never, right?
Yeah, James, sometimes it feels like you're never going to put one in. It could be the ocean and you'd miss it, but they get one late in the game, and hey, sometimes when the floodgates open, many come. Well, he's been a game changer tonight, James. He has been so strong in his crease, but that's going to be disappointing for him. You know, anytime you're riding a wave like that, you want to get the goose egg, and this time it's not going to happen.
Anchorage's coaches have to be impressed with what they're seeing from their players tonight. All sorts of scoring chances, and they lead late in the third. And there it is! Stanley Cup champions! The dream has been realized for every single player in that room on the ice.
Well, it is the best, right, James? I mean, such a difficult trophy to win, and it's a childhood dream, and you can see them all in celebration right now. It's a cumulative effort, especially such a grind to be able to get here. The sacrifices, as you said earlier, blood, sweat, tears. They're here, they're hoisting the cup, a moment they'll never forget.
Is on the ice, and now it's time to hand out the magical piece of hardware.
And this is the anticipation. You know that there's an order that they're aware of, but we aren't. Can't wait to see it.
And here he comes, the captain of the squad. And when you talk about ultimate leaders in sports, the amount of times he wins, Cheryl, he might be the epitome of leader.
Well, I would say so. I mean, hoisting the puck multiple times, it's unbelievable. You know you have to have skill, but this is arguably the toughest trophy to win, and he just puts it on repeat.
Conn Smythe Trophy winner's turn to get the cup. Man, he was electric.
Oh, he was outstanding, wasn't he, James? And he hoists the cup, and he knows. I mean, you always want to feel like you contributed as a player, and the feeling goes that much further. But how about his production leading in goals? I mean, he was incredible.
You know, for some routines, Cheryl, you say it's old hat. I don't think winning the Stanley Cup multiple times ever gets tiresome.
Oh, it can't be, James. And it's no fluke, right? You know that he plays in the regular season, how difficult it is to make the playoffs. And then to be able to go round after round. I'm telling you, he's seasoned, and that lends right through the dressing room.
What a moment, all those years, and he finally is a Stanley Cup champion here, Cheryl.
Yeah, and he was so good between the pipes, wasn't he, James? I mean, you can't win without solid goaltending, and he was the backbone of this team. He deserves it, and he hoists it, and you can see the smile on his face.
And they're going to huddle up as a team and get one last picture with the Stanley Cup.
Commemorative photo. And I'm telling you, this is going to last. This party's going to go right to the dressing room. You can see them hugging. They're smiling. They're crying. Families around. I mean, this is the moment that you dreamed of. You got to soak it all up.
Cheryl, this is going past the dressing room, this party.
Way past.
Champion. Ain't nothing that can...
I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports. The moment of truth has arrived. One team's moving on, and one team will be left with tears. Opening face-off is just seconds away. We are underway, and such a slim margin for error when we're in the playoffs. Easily turned aside by George. Anchorage is moving it along the wing. Takes the pass. And that's blocked in traffic. The Beast have taken possession along the wall. Green Tree's got the puck near the back end. And a good save on the play as action continues.
He's been getting some good looks, but unable to convert here, and really tough when you're in a pointless streak and you're trying to get yourself going. You want to cash in on a few of those opportunities just to make yourself feel like you're contributing.
San Diego's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. Williams plays it against the boards.
You don't have to talk about how smart goaltenders have to be in the best in the game, anticipate where that puck is going, and he does it perfectly as he pushes post to post to make the save.
Here they are on the attack. Let's go!
He nailed it, didn't he, James? Perfect weight transfer, sees the goaltender clean. How many times have we seen this before? The play comes back in your own zone. There's a slim chance that they're unable to convert on it. They then go the other way, and you're able to execute really as a 200-point game.
The Raiders strike first here in the opening frame. A relatively early goal here in this one.
I can see that the team is starting to settle in, and it's typically happening through the period when you can see who's got the legs and who doesn't. But it's been a consistent effort. Now they've got the lead. Hey, often when they get the lead, they finish the game with the lead. So it's a nice way to start the game.
Absolutely levels them.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
Shot. Save of the play. Whoa.
He's doing absolutely everything he can to keep his team in this game, James. Unbelievable save. Let's reflect on that save again. I want to see it because in real time, I thought that puck was going in, James. He manages to find it. Now, listen, you don't make those saves in practice. You know why? You don't have that level of desperation. This is urgency. This is instincts. And he makes an unbelievable stop.
Still lots of time left in the period. Anchorage is up 1-0. San Diego's got a hold of the puck. Sends it over to Konecny. Quick pass from Gustafsson. Drills him. San Diego's on the attack. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. Slides the puck across to Carlson. Moves it over to Linden. What a steal in his own end. And he takes the pass. There's the physical side. Missing. Denies the slapper. Taken by Carlson. The Raiders looking against the half wall. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Koivu's moving the puck through his own zone. Launches all alone. Scores! And that's his first career playoff goal. He'll take it.
He will, James, because the playoffs is just a different beast. It's not regular season anymore. You want to be an impact player. You want to make a difference, and he does tonight. And this is an energy shift and one that coaches love. When you barrel in on the forecheck and you separate the body from puck, you're not afraid. You're showing your team that you want to be relentless and drive the paint. That's exactly what he does when he finds himself with a goal. You can certainly tell that the coach is not happy behind the bench after that last goal. He'll be preaching good habits and details. He doesn't like it right now.
The Raiders are on cruise control here in period number 1, Sheriff.
Yeah, they've got a 2-goal lead late in this first period. It's exactly the start they wanted to. They've been pressing all game, but they can't get complacent. They got to continue to push.
Oh, he just got thunderstruck.
Well, he did. I mean, closing so quickly. No time and space there, and just crushes him.
What a hit. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Here's a short pass to Rock. And he takes the feed. And that's hooked away. And not much on that one. And he'll opt to play the puck here. And he moves it up to Greentree. Drives it to the crease. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Oh, they do it again.
Listen, James, I think we're going to count the number of hits tonight. We'll be looking at that in the metrics because it is playoff time and it's time to shine and you got to physically engage. That's right there is a good example of it.
They're in the late goings of the period. Anchorage just got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Less than a minute to go here in the opening frame. Here's the puck. Fans calling for a shot before it's too late. Makes a save. Gets a piece of it with the glove. And a great save. Period number 1 in the books. First intermission entertainment is on deck here. You can also have time to go grab a drink, grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with period number 2 in moments.
Rise to the sky for tonight's big prize.
Well, a fun start to the night so far and still plenty of action as we get ready for period number 2. And we are underway with period number 2. We've played a period here, Cheryl, and we've had an intermission to collect our thoughts. What do you make of what you've seen?
San Diego's start was lackluster, James, and their coaches will not be impressed. I mean, they didn't manage the puck at the blue lines. They turned it over a lot. They're going to have to find a way to have quick, close support and try and create some kind of momentum heading into the second.
Turns it aside. Puck scooped up by Greentree. And he gets just enough to keep it out. San Diego's got a hold of the puck. Things starting to get a little physical out there. Anchorage has got the puck along the boards. Back to the point it goes. San Diego's looking to break out of their own end. He's got a step. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Backhander. Stopped by the goaltender.
This is a dialed-in goaltender, very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot, and makes the save.
Feeds the puck to Linden. Gaining momentum up along the side. He sends the puck across. And there's the save. Nielsen's lugging the puck. Oh, he'll feel that one. Anchorage has got a hold of it against the wall. Sends a pass over. Anchorage has got the puck along the wall. Shakes loose. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out.
These are the small space skills that some of these athletes have nowadays. They work on it continuously in practice, but to maintain possession while you're being jostled and shoved around, it's incredible to see the hand-eye coordination and the balance in this sequence to take it to the net.
There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up.
Well, there is a pulse. There is a beat to this game right now, and it is fast, James. No team's trading chances at either end. I mean, this is a track meet right now.
Anchorage has got the deciding edge of the shot department here tonight in the second period, and they continue to lead. San Diego's taking possession in their own end. Takes the feed up ahead. Oh, crushed right onto the bench.
Nothing like sitting on your opponent's lap, James, trying to get off. Oh, that's a tough one. I can feel the chicken coming over his own bench.
Here's the pass. through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Oh, what a tangle! Oh, how did he get a piece of that to make the save? Feeds it over. Oh, makes the save. That was a rocket. 47 seconds to go here. Here we go. They really ratcheted up the intensity. Scores! And they beat the buzzer to win right here in the period.
They always say, James, that the start of the period and the finish period are critical times. When they get one here, they go to the dressing room with a lot of momentum. This is a real tough play for a goaltender to get a read on, James. You're in that inner slot area, the puck's on the backhand, fighting for position and getting it off quickly. That's a tough one to read, and the reason why it goes to the back of the net.
Anchorage is really starting to run it up now, making it 3-0 late here in period number 2.
Well, they've absolutely dominated here, James. I mean, they're controlling the pace of play. And how about the shots that they've had on net? Every time they get an opportunity, they're finding a lane to get it through.
Made the stop on that play.
Jones has been able to watch the game for most of the night from the other end because of the offensive production and the offensive zone, James. But he's a real good job there. Timing is everything. Staying focused, tracking the puck, and making a good save at the right time.
Welcome back, everybody. You know you weren't going to miss this third period. Samalski, Pounder ready to bring in the action. Curious to see if there was any message sent in the room in that second intermission because it has been a blowout thus far. I wonder if they might even just run the clock. We've played 2 periods, 1 more to go. Cheryl, how do you assess what you've seen?
San Diego's dug themselves a hole through 2 periods of play, James, simply because they haven't managed the puck. They forced plays, which has created turnovers, and they haven't been able to generate any offense at all.
The Raiders move the puck in the defensive zone. Green Tree's got it against the boards. Takes a shot. Makes the save. Slides it back to the blue line. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off, and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you, and he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
The Raiders scoop it up along the boards. Up along the wing. Here they come on the attack. Here's a chance in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Receives the pass. Comes up with the stop. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Here's a chance. Stopped it with the paddle. Wow.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck. It's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
And they send it down the ice. Oh, great play to use the wall. Here on the pass. Cuts into the paint. Anchorage has got a hold of the puck now. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Handles the puck. Stars! And the kid comes up to share the postseason.
Oh, he does it, James. Gets his first playoff goal. I mean, it's incredible the confidence that this should give him. When the pressure and the stakes are high, and he delivers. That's a fabulous goal. Another little part of the game here. It is all based on the speed, the quickness to define your opponent, and then to explode towards the net to create the chance that winds up going in. Team and the coach knows it behind the bench and is visibly frustrated right now. He's tried everything in this game, pressed different buttons. He's going to have to look in a different direction if he wants to get back in it.
San Diego's going to switch things up between the pipes.
It's a tough night all the way around for the entire team, and he was the scapegoat on that one, but he's going to get out of the net.
Anchorage is playing almost like they want a day off here tomorrow, Sean.
Yeah, I'd say so, and you always look forward to a day off, and this coaching staff has got to be impressed with this team tonight. You know, the ability to get the puck to net, driving the pace of play, and just having really great habits, consistent effort right through the game.
Spectacular stuff by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
What save by the goaltender. I mean, he gets out to the top of his crease. He's challenging. He's saying, hey, try and beat me on this side.
Moves it quickly over to Karlsson. Anchorage is in on the offensive attack now. Key to the middle. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Slides it over to Brunecki.
Anchorage has found pucks quickly tonight. Off of rebounds in front of the net, they've been able to clear and push to the perimeter. And this is really important for the goaltender. They've been able to see everything.
Scores! Deuces live as that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love this game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts. And there it is, James. He gets on the court, his first of the season. You know, there'll be many more. Last year, he was the 10th Lindsay Award winner, the most outstanding player during the regular season, as voted on by his peers.
Offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Well, this has got to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done, and they've just hammered their opponent.
The Raiders carry it along the wall. Moves it to Karlsson. From one end of the blue line to the other. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Good fight for the puck along the boards. 50 seconds left. 47 seconds to go here. Answered the call on that play. San Diego's got the puck in the defensive end. Picked off in the open ice. Shot! Anchorage has got the puck inside the defensive zone. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Chance for the side. Scores! And three is the magic number. There's the magic.
And I think there's going to have to be an extra stoppage in play here as they collect all of the hands on the ice at home. I was thinking happy about that one, James. He had his first goal of the season. You know, he's trying to duplicate what was an outstanding season last year. He won the 10th Lindsay Award, the most outstanding player during the regular season. I mean, it's a true testament to a player when it's voted on by their peers. A few missed assignments and the puck's in the back of your net, and the coach, he is not pleased with his team's effort. You got to communicate. They work and practice on this all the time. They just haven't found a way to come together as a group.
Anchorage has put in one of the most complete efforts that we have seen in quite some time, up big time late in this third. San Diego's won the draw in the neutral zone. Handles the pass from the right side. The Beast have gained control of the puck in their own zone. And as the final seconds tick away, listen to this place recognize a hard-earned victory. Keller's got the puck and he's going to hang on.
Keller's feeling it tonight here, James. He's got the hot hand and the vibe, the mojo, call it what you will. He's got a hat trick in this game. Just send him over the boards, coach. Get the puck to him, because if he gets it, it's going in.
Tonight, lots of chances, and they lead it late in this third. San Diego's won the draw. And it is all over. Rocking, rolling, styling, and profiling, and the playoff journey continues.
Well, these are the best victories, aren't they? You know you're moving on. You can feel the energy with your teammates, and you know that you put in all the hard work, the sacrifice, and now you get tested. You're moving on.
Tremendous emotions at both ends of the ice, and here we are with the handshake. I love this moment, Cheryl.
I love this moment as well. Listen, it isn't easy when you're on the losing side, and you got to put out your hand because one team has been victorious and you are not, but it is part of the game. It's a camaraderie, even in a championship.
Well, and that brings a fun night conclusion, and we will say goodbye. She's Cheryl Pounder. My name is James Cebulski. Thanks for joining us from all of us here at EA Sports. Good night. Everybody, welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. It has come down to this. One team's going home, and one team's moving on. The time for talk, the time for hype's over. It's time to drop the puck now. Every game critical in the postseason. This one no different, and we are underway. With possession along the wall. The Raiders gain possession. And he slides it quickly to Greentree. Puts it on net. Stops him cold. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Slides it across. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. Fires it on net. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. Face-off coming up here in the offensive zone.
Well, they'll want to continue with the sustained pressure because the goaltender, he is fatigued.
Houston's going to start with the puck in their own end. In the open ice.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
Slides the puck over to Reed. Makes a huge save on the play. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Absolutely incredible that he can extend himself like that, James, to be able to get onto that puck. Incredible save.
Cutting to the front of the net. Turned aside with a glove by Newman.
Winning when it matters, especially in the playoffs, you know you have to have a team that's cohesive, but it also matters that each individual within that team gives everything they've got. And that hit sends an entire message to the team. It says that we're going to dictate pace, I'm going to do my part, you do yours, and we'll be successful.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. We've still got zeros on the board. Houston's got it in the defensive zone. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Scores! It's in the back of the net!
Well, this D-zone turnover certainly caught the goaltender off guard, James, and he was unable to get set to position. And when this happens, often one area of the net is exposed. This time it's down low, and a goal ensues.
Finally break the ice and get the game's first goal.
Yeah, and it's an important one, James, because there's not much room out there and not much separating these two teams, so that little bit of a cushion may give them the stir, the press they need to be more consistent, try and get another one on the board.
Puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to do it over from center. Moves the puck along the half wall. Big save by the goaltender watching that one. And sends it just out of reach. And he slides it quickly to Beliveau. Here's a chance. Oh, what a stop. Moves with the puck to the corner. Grips it, rips it, and just a little too high for long range.
Well, you gotta hit the net there. Give your team an opportunity to get a rebound. And most importantly, retrieve the puck.
Scores! And they strike over once again.
What do they do? And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They gotta find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one. I just love the way he engages some physical play here, James. It's like a mad truck. He throws a huge hit, and that puck turns over. And as a result, he scores a huge goal. Coach is not happy behind the bench after that last goal. He'll be preaching good habits and details. He doesn't like it right now.
Anchorage has extended the lead to 2 goals here in the first.
Now you can certainly see that they've jumped to their step. They have their legs underneath them, and they've really dictated pace and controlled the game.
The Kovic has won the draw here in the open ice. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Beliveau. Fantastic save!
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
That's gloved by Newman. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up.
Beliveau has been so dialed in and confident, James, in particular in the offensive end. I mean, his puck touches are off the charts. He wants it, he trusts his skill set, and he's taking it to the net.
Off the draw, they take possession. And a strong physical collision on the play there. Oh, and some breakaway. Oh, he threw off the pipe.
Well, he had the goaltender beat, James. Quick release, and it just goes off the post and out. That's an unlucky bounce.
Puck's down the ice. We'll get an icing.
Let's have a look at that last save again. It was absolutely incredible. You're under pressure, you're under attack, really under siege, and you find a way to get to the puck. This is the stuff that champions are made of.
Anchorage has opened things up here in the first as a result of their offense tonight. Distinct's got it in the offensive zone.
Ozone face-off, James. Critical time to gain possession with that clean win, and with a tired group, they get that puck moving around with a real opportunity on net.
Big time stop there.
Newman's really given life to his team with that last sequence in particular. When you have a desperation save and you're willing to put yourself out there to keep it out of the net, your entire team feels it.
The Raiders played along the wing. Here's off the post. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team.
Well, the bench erupts with that one, and you know why, James? Because he is telling his team, listen, I've bent, but I have not broken, and neither have you. So let's get going here. Let's find a way to get back in this one and tie it up.
Anchorage has put a lot of pucks on net, and they continue to lead late in the first. Houston's got the win off that draw. First period almost in the books here during the final 60 seconds. Puck skips into the bench and we'll get a reset. Just here in the late stages of this frame, the Raiders are currently sitting in the driver's seat leading 2-0. Houston's won the draw in the neutral zone. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And he takes the dish. Well, there's the horn ending period number 1, but this one is far from over. Lots more action to go. Second period is just around the corner. Welcome back, She's Pounder. I'm Sabalski. You do you, and here comes period number 2. Well, after an intriguing opening period, here we go. It's period number 2. Puck is dropped, and we are underway. Anchorage has got control of it now from their own end. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Greentree. Glove save made by Newman. Handles the pass at center. Here's an off-man rush. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. The Raiders have it now. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. With the stop. Tries to get the puck over to Amidovski. Solid check to slow him down. They've got numbers here. Shot. Can't get it to go. The Raiders will play it against the boards. And offside, we'll get a reset here.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
The Raiders continue to lead in the second. They have been the busier team in the shot department, and as a result, they lead. Houston's won it. And he takes the feed. Takes the puck at the point. Can't maintain possession. Tries to get the puck to Bourque. Works it across to Carlson. Blocked, and he may have just stopped the goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Intercepted at center by Carlson. Anchorage has got the puck against the half wall. Way too much congestion blocks that. Houston's got possession of the puck. Distinct's got it across the line. Shot! Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off.
So I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
More than half the frame has been played here. 2-0 is where we sit. Houston's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. Big stop right there. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. Oh, a clutch save! Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Whistle blows, stopping the play.
This is an easy and obvious call to make. I mean, the official's right there, James. What are you doing? You're going to extend your arms away from your body. You're going to sit for 2 minutes.
Anchorage is sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
An opportunity with their first power play of the game, an offensive zone draw. You got to be on the same page, and it's huge to win. Possession is everything.
Takes it to the net. Houston's got a chance to work the transition game now, shorthanded. He got all of that one. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. It's a breakaway as he shakes the defender. Scores! Well, that kind of special teams activity, but they still get the mission accomplished.
Well, it's also game management here. They recognize that that player was just coming out of the box, so it's attack mentality. They have the momentum, they have the pressure, they took it to the net. I love these types of goals, James, because you're driving the net without the puck. It is hard to get players to go to the net when they do not have it. He's going to get rewarded as a result on the secondary opportunity.
Anchorage's ability to move the puck around tonight has been a treat to watch here, Cheryl.
Yeah, and they really forecheck. They found a way to get the puck on their stick. They've been relentless on it. When they get it, they have the majority of the possession time, and then when they get it, they're finding something to do with it. Not just hanging out on the perimeter, but attacking the net.
From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Avoids the defender. Scores! And Rangers have the play there. Really turning up the heat.
So creative and free, and the reason why you can play good is because you're playing with a ton of confidence, not afraid to put the puck to the net, and of course, retrieve it. Well, his skating looks effortless on this play. I think that he's skated the look here. He's saying, come on, come play with me over here. And then guess what? The defender chases over plays. He recognizes where the ice is, so he turns on a dime, and he takes it to the net for a goal. That's a beauty play. The game has simply gotten worse, and after that last goal, the coach's reaction says it all. He is not impressed with his team, just looking going up and down the bench, just riding players out right now for their lack of effort.
The stick's going to switch things up between the pipes.
Hopefully this can get the wheels in motion for something positive. It's just been a disastrous game, and they're going to get him out of there and put some relief in.
Anchorage's firepower in full effect tonight as they continue to dominate late in period number 2.
And this is a collective and cohesive effort as well. And you know, in the intermission, there's going to be a lot of chatter and some relaxation laughs in that dressing room because they have this lead, they have this game. They just want to come out and continue to play the way they started it.
At center ice now, he grabs the puck. And they continue to apply pressure here. On the attack along the boards. Quick shot! No room for that one to get through. Oh, he hammered him.
You knew exactly what he was doing going into this along the boards, James. I love that it was a clean hit. He finishes it off perfectly.
Big hit, and that frees up possession. Sends the pass over. Here's a shot. Gets in front of it. The fans desperately urging for them to shoot before the clock winds down. Well, there you go, 40 minutes in the books. All right, friends, go grab yourself some water, get hydrated, and then buckle up because we got an exciting third period coming up in moments. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm fired up. Pounder's fired up. The players are fired up. And I know you're fired up for the third period. Here we go, third period underway. Can they rally back here? All right, partner, what's your take on what you've seen here tonight?
Distinct's got to have a fresh start in this third period, James. They haven't been urgent, and they've been chasing the entire game. And I could tell that right from puck drop in the first period. They weren't urgent off of the faceoff. They weren't where they needed to be. And it's looked like that all game long. They need to change it now if they want to get back in this one.
Anchorage has been a dominant force offensively. Plenty of quality scoring opportunities, and they lead it big time early in the third. Hammers a shot, and he gets all of that one as it was teed up with the slapper, but he puts it aside. Down the left wing, across into the offensive end. He scores! There's the hat-trick, and Ray Chabot!
Yeah, Ray Chabot is right there. Hats all over the ice. They're going to have to collect on the ball. This is going to take some time, but man, has he ever had an effective night. He had 2, and he was thinking 3 all the way. Oh,
Anchorage has added yet another one here to the total tonight. What a performance.
Yeah, they've had the puck on their stick for a majority of this game. You know the coaching staff is going to be impressed. Hey, maybe they'll get the day off tomorrow.
Houston's won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. Quick feed to Ladowski. And that one's denied.
Georgia's made a nice stop there, and that can be difficult to do, James. I mean, sometimes you get cold or you get lulled into a game where you've been in the offensive zone most of the time. So it's often about timely saves that makes the difference.
Good hit on the play. Beliveau moving it ahead. Anchorage has got the puck against the boards. Drives to the paint. Comes up with a monster save in front.
Man, it's ever difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoving, you're doing everything you possibly can to move and separate him from the puck, but his core strength and his balance is certainly the victor as he takes this one to the net.
Houston's got the puck against the wall. Goalie with the stop. Takes the feed from the wing. Shakes off the coverage. Oh, what a save in front.
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
Anchorage has got it in their own zone. The Stinks got the puck. Quick pass to Linden. Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. Big time stop. Rips it. Oh, spectacular save on the play. Anchorage has got possession at center. Picked up here in the neutral zone by Foot. Takes it to the front. Big save. Gets a hold of the puck from the right side. Shakes himself free. How did he stop that one? Trying to get back on the attack now.
Well, this is a critical play. I mean, this is a high-danger area, and he's able to put his stick out at the right timing to be able to disrupt it. Not easy as a defender to have that kind of timing and an active stick.
Oh, and a misfires. That goes right out of the zone. Scooped up along the wall by Hamilton. Good stand-up hit. This incredibly one-sided contest finally reaches its final minute. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on.
Well, an athlete's having a type of game like this, you just say, get him the puck, and that's exactly what's happening tonight, because every time it's on his stick, he's finding a way to fill the net here, James. Hattie so far in this game, he has been lethal when that puck is on his stick.
Time here in the late stages of this third period. Houston's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. And it's a quick pass to Beliveau. And that slides right out to center ice. Sneaks by the poke check.
Too frustrated here with the multiple hit post, James. They're in the lead, they've been effective in the offensive zone, and they're continually generating some shots.
Big time hit along the boards, and there's no give there.
Well, there isn't, and you can just feel the rumble of the boards from up here. Just bone crushing, separating body from puck.
Great goaltending, solid defending, and great offensive efforts, and it all adds up to move it on. Complete team effort, and as a result, they're moving on.
Well, you need a complete team effort if you want to win in the playoffs, James. You know how quickly the ice closes, and you also know that it's a physical battle. You got to be willing to get to the dirty areas, and that's the reason they won.
You've been a victor in big moments, and you've fallen in big moments. What does a moment like this mean here?
Well, I mean, your opponent has given you everything they had, so it's showing respect for your opponent in that handshake line. Sometimes it's just a look in the eye, sometimes it's a pat on the shoulder, and sometimes it's nothing. You gotta do it. It's part of the game.
Hope everyone had as much fun as we did here tonight. For all of us at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski saying peace. drop the puck tonight. We are underway, and such a slim margin for error when we're in the playoffs. Turned aside with the glove by Boyko.
This is just a fantastic drive to the net here, James. I love his stick placement relative to his body position. This is a textbook shield to get the shot off.
Stops the rocket of a shot. Taken along the wall by Greentree. Passes it over. Puck grab by Beliveau. Oh, and that's just on the side of the net.
This is a product of the game being so fast. James just wants to get rid of it and fires it wide.
Anchorage has got the puck. Reed stick handling in his own zone. Takes a shot. Oh, he just got enough of that to keep it out.
Sometimes we have no time to think and make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
And a solid save on the play there. My word, they've really got them hemmed in here in their own zone. And they skated out of the danger zone. Just a great defensive read there. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here. That's blocked in front. And the defensive team's got it now. And they'll skate it out of the zone. Fires it on net. Denies him with the save. Goalie plays it up. And he sends it across to Hamilton. Along the half wall with the puck. Here's a short pass to Hamilton. From one point man to another. Misses. What a chance to open the scoring there.
Well, it's a scoreless game here, James. It's defensively tight, so he had a real opportunity that was missed on that shot.
Shuts him down. That's just textbook positioning to break up the play. Holmstrom's carrying it ahead. Anchorage has got the puck in their own end. Grabbed along the boards by Hamilton. Beautiful feed up ahead from the right wing side. Moves it quickly over to Linden. Oh, he just got enough of that to keep it out. Slides it diagonally to Sundin. Trying to engage a little physicality here. Grabs control of it at the point. Moves it to the middle. And he opts to backtrack here with the play. Dishes it off. Anchorage has got it on the line. Back to the blue line. And that carries off a body in traffic. Puck goes out of play. We got a face-off coming up.
Well, hockey is harder and it's heavier in the playoffs, and you got to find a way to get to the middle of the ice. You got to find ways to win the puck battles. And this right here sends a very clear message that they're ready to play. He just has a huge hit right there to ignite his team.
Here in the late goings of the period, still didn't score in this one. Off the face-off, they take the puck. There's a firm collision. Moves it to Boots. Handles the pass. Can't get it to go. Picked up along the boards by Greentree. Anchorage is through center and now in the offensive end. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Well, fun start to this one as period number one comes to an end. We've still got lots more still in store. Kids are coming out on the ice here to play the little mini prospects game. And we'll be back with more in a moment.
Everything old is new again. If you wear your vintage jersey to our next game, you'll receive a coupon for a free burger.
Well, the first 20 is in the books. Let's see what this second period offers. Advantage goalies for the first 20 minutes. Let's see if we get a goal here in the second. All right, Cheryl, we've seen already one period played in this one. How do you assess this?
The Admirals are in a scoreless game heading into the second period, and it shouldn't be, James. I mean, the coach is not impressed. You can see it in the body language, and I'm sure the entire staff had some choice words between the first and second.
There's a shot. Gives them nothing in front. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Oh, he stopped that rocket. The one-timer, and the traffic stoppage here as the whistle's blown. A pane of glass is broken.
Well, safety is the first priority, and it was a thunderous hit, and as a result, there's a crack in the pane, and they'll have to replace that, James. The maintenance crew will come out here and make sure that it's taken care of.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. Still looking for our first goal. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. And that's a great read to pick off the pass. Oh, and he stops that one. Delayed penalty looming. Look at the attack, and the fans are loving this right now. He's a little too aggressive. Off to the box for cross-checking.
Well, when you cross-check, it is black and it is white. And I'm telling you right now, that is a call all day long. The official saw it. It is an undisciplined penalty.
Both teams lining up for the face-off. There's a chance to see if there's actually some power in this power play.
They haven't scored on the power play as of yet here, James, but if they're able to capitalize and get on the board, guess what? The numbers go up pretty quickly.
The Raiders gain possession along the wall. From the right side, they gain the zone. Here's a chance in front. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume.
Hoops penalty has almost expired.
Score remains tied after the power play fails to deliver.
For that power play, it needs to have more urgency. All perimeter movement. Someone has to pay the price and get to the most coveted.
Oh, spectacular save right there! Wow!
Unbelievable. I mean, it was all but in, and he steals it because of that last-ditch attempt to find the puck. Just incredible save, James.
Fires it! Makes the save!
I don't think anyone minds watching that one again, James. I mean, he's so dialed in his crease. You think this is all but in, and then he comes out of nowhere to make that spectacular save. He never gets up. He finds a way to get to it.
Face-off coming up, and sure, a critical one at that for both sides here.
You know that the goaltender is extremely fatigued, and you just look at the last shift, and then in their own zone, finding ways to get the puck out, and of course, the opponent just owning play, hemming them in, and finding ways to get the puck to the net. So they got to continue that pressure, and if you're on the goaltender side, you got to make sure you get it out of the zone and give him some rest.
Here's a chance on the attack. Beats it over. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Quick feed to Harrington. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. On the backhand. Oh, what a save.
Not much to say after that one, James. I'm actually at a loss for words. That was huge.
And a great save.
Broncos made himself look big on that save. It almost made it look easy. That's a high shooting percentage shot because it's coming from a grade A scoring area.
To the low slot. Denies him.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Moved him ahead after a nice pass from the right wing. What a steal in his own end. Takes a shot. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. And that concludes the second period of play. Still one more period of regulation time. We'll see what happens in the third next. The final frame of regulation has arrived. It's period number 3, and it's about to go down. Still looking for that first goal of the game here as we get underway in the third. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. From the point, they take control of it. The Admirals gain possession in their own end. They gain the zone from the left side. Oh, huge Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The game is still scoreless. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Takes the feed. Here's a shot. And he was ready for that one. Anchorage has got it in their own zone. Long lead pass into the open ice.
Great vision to see that stretch pass.
Scores! The Devils broken as we finally see the game's first goal. And they'll hold up now.
Now in the second half of the game, so it certainly took a while, James. And I don't think you change your mindset now that you have the lead. You got to continue to attack and try and put in another one. You got to exit your zone. And when we talk about playing fast, it's not about skating or lugging the puck. A lot of the time you play fast and moving it, and that's what happens here. Beautiful stretch pass. Be able to create some speed and a goal results.
The Raiders have kicked off this third period in style with a one-goal lead now here in the third.
Well, they've earned that goal, James, because they have been the better team throughout this game. They've held the majority of the possession. They just haven't been rewarded as often as they would have liked.
Avoids the poke check. There's the whistle. We got an offside. Nearing the midway mark of the period. 1-0 the score. The Admirals get a hold of the puck off the draw. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Carlson.
Well, he's really feeling a play from earlier on the Well, you can't do that or you're going to find your Ray marching over to the box.
Extra attacker out to apply the pressure with the goaltender at the bench.
The coach is simply wanting an explanation as to why his team keeps getting penalized, and just a reasonable explanation, that's all it takes. It's composed, though.
Anchorage's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
Power plays, more time on the ice, the ability to get that puck moving. These players know exactly what they're doing. They work on it in practice. Spoke to some of them earlier today at the pregame, and they talked about the execution and the precision in particular with their puck movement. Anchorage has done a great job in front of the goaltender, making sure they clear rebounds and that the tender sees absolutely everything that comes their way. Now they're protecting the shutout. Of course, that's a goaltender stat, but everyone should get the reward of that big fat zero.
Here he is in front! Scores! How about that? Just as the power play expires.
Well, this isn't going to count as a power play goal. It's not going to increase the percentage here, James. But the coaching staff and the personnel certainly know that it was created from the momentum of that power play. You see players working from this area all the time in practice. A quick snapshot, going quick, get set to position in time, and it winds up in the back of the net. With that goal against, the coach is salty behind the bench right now. You can just see his whole demeanor is negative because he's not impressed with the way his team is playing. You know, it's been a lackluster effort. They didn't come ready to play. They weren't prepared.
Anchorage has extended the lead to 2 goals now in this third period.
Oh, yeah, and it certainly changes the mindset. I think everyone can excel with that 2-goal pushing now, but it's also about staying aggressive. Listen, if you have the puck, your opponent doesn't, and they can't be a threat.
Picked up along the wall by Carlson. And the officials are going to play on here.
Oh, yeah, I mean, this icing is going to be waved off. Coaches love this kind of intensity by their players. You get in a quick race, you keep your feet moving, and let the game go on.
Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. Tiptoes around the poke check. Shot! The Raiders take over on possession. Here's the blue line and looks to set up at the point. Takes the puck. The Raiders take it along the wall. Takes a shot. Scores! That's 3 in a row!
So much easier contributing.
They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Passes it in front. Oh, they couldn't complete that. He got all of that hit on the play. They go on the attack through center. Drives to the sweet spot. Makes it look easy with the stop. Scores on the one-timer.
Two things need to happen to execute a one-timer perfectly. You have to have the pass and you have to have the time. You can't be over-anxious. That's the first thing. And second thing, you can't overload teams. He's perfect with both, and he finds the back of the net. You can certainly see that the coach is boiling over right now. It's a sense of frustration and anger that his team hasn't put any effort into this game. Listen, it's not just about trailing, but it's about the way they've done it. There's no effort, lackluster performance, and no attention to detail.
Anchorage's offense has put on a show tonight, and here they are in blowout mode late in the third. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Anchorage has got possession here in the neutral zone. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. Cincinnati's playing it through center. Moves around along the half wall. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps it at bay. All alone. Oh, Ted Bell save right there. Bring it up.
I thought it was in, James. I was ready for the goal call there, but that is desperation. He finds a way to track and get to that puck. Don't know how, but he kept it out.
Cincinnati's got him along the wall. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Bourque. And the dream is about to be realized. They're about to win the Stanley Cup. That'll do it. And man, oh man, what a special night. This combination of stars, grinders, role players, they've all come together and have completed the dream of winning the Stanley Cup show. Wow.
Everyone has to execute their role to the best of their ability to be able to hoist the cup. How many players play an entire career and never get this moment? You need to savor it, embrace it, and they'll never forget it.
The blood, the sweat, the tears, it's all worth it for a chance to hoist a cup which is on the ice.
The dream is alive and it is in the building, and now it is a big question is who's going to hoist that cup. Love to see the order.
And here he comes, the captain of the squad. And when you talk about ultimate leaders in sports, the amount of times he wins, Cheryl, he might be the epitome of leader.
Well, I would say so. I mean, hoisting the cup multiple times, it's unbelievable. You know you have to have skill, but this is arguably the toughest trophy to win, and he just puts it on repeat.
Well, a well-deserved Stanley Cup winner right here. What a performance when it came to finding the puck in the net.
And you need players to find the back of the net if you want to win. You got to score goals, and that's exactly what he did. He led his team, and now he gets to hoist the cup.
As he gets his hands on the Stanley Cup, this is a well-deserving player the way he performed, Cheryl.
Yeah, I mean, he had some magic mitts out there, didn't he, James? He made everyone around him better, but it was his creativity to lead and assist, find those open lanes, tough to do during the playoffs when everything is closed off.
Oh, look who's getting the cup here now. The man who threw up an exclamation mark to close things out with a shutout here to win it.
A goose egg, James. Incredible. I mean, he was so dialed in the zone, right from puck drop. Now he gets to hoist the cup. I mean, it's got to feel even sweeter when you pitch a shutout in the final game, no?
Just a great moment when you become Stanley Cup champions, and then It's the all-hands-on-deck team photo, and I love this.
I love that the Stanley Cup's in the middle with the entire group, the staff all wrapped around it, just signifying that every player, every staff member was a key component to the win.
A champion, ain't nothing that can.